Hi you all, my name is Mary. This reading is for Gemini. Hope everybody's doing great. Please keep in mind that this may or may not resonate with everybody at this time, but it may at a later date, okay? Sometimes it finds you and sometimes you find it. Let's see what we got. The Fool card. 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. The Moon. 2 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, and Judgment. Give me just a minute, okay? Alright, you all. We will be taking some clarifying cards in a little bit, okay? So hang in there with me for just a minute. Whenever I get this Fool card in the middle, you guys, I feel like you guys are wanting something new, something fresh, something exciting. You're ready to take on either go down a new journey or go down a path of a new journey, or take something on that's brand spanking new for you all. Sometimes you all, with this 6 of Cups up there, I almost feel like this could be you guys reminiscing about the past. You guys are homesick possibly, or you're thinking about someone from your past. You may be running into someone that you've known in your past, or talking to someone, messaging someone, and the next thing you know, you guys may be communicating again. So I can't be for sure if it's someone like someone you've dated, or if it's just a best friend, or if it's someone like a parent or someone that's related to you guys. But for some of you, I just feel this, and I want to say it real quick. I think maybe some of you guys are wanting to move back to your hometown or move back to where you grew up. And that could be why you're being a little bit nostalgic and thinking about doing something different possibly. Now I do have a couple of cards here that we could probably do without. With the 10 of Wands up there and this 8 of Cups, there may be something that you guys are being overburdened with. You guys are being a little bit, you're working too hard basically. And when that starts happening, you can take it for a little bit, So let's say, okay, let me give you an example. Maybe your work is asking you to work 6 or 7 days a week. And it's okay at the beginning, but after you continue on and you're on like day 14 or day 21, and you start going, holy cow, can I continue to do this? This is crazy, right? So I just think that maybe you guys are being pulled in too many different directions, and you're not being able to enjoy life sometimes. And with that, you guys are getting a little bit burnt out. Now, sometimes this is not your work at all. Maybe you're going to your job every day and you're coming home and you've got a million things to do at home. Mow the yard, paint the house, take the kids to school, whatever it is. And you guys are just feeling like, I don't have any extra time for myself, or I don't have time to relax or rest, or, sometimes you just need to do nothing. So whenever I get this 10 of Wands, it's just telling me that you guys are feeling a little bit plumb wore out. You're being overburdened, you're being stressed out, you're being, your body is just kind of like on a, a battery thing, and then after a while your charge starts going down. Here's the good news with this, okay? The 10 is always, this particular 10 it flips right on over into an ace. This is the ending to this 10 of Wands. This is an ending and a new beginning. You guys aren't going to be putting up with this very much longer. So if it is your job, for instance, maybe they're going to come to you and say, okay, now you only have to work this many days a week, so now you can have some time to rest. Or if it's at your home, maybe you finish everything that you've got to do, or, and you don't have to come home and start painting or whatever, right? So I just feel like you're about ready to get it's not going to be as difficult on you in just a minute. So hang in there for just a second, okay? Now, some of you all, like I said earlier, wanting to maybe move back to your hometown or help people or your relatives or something like that, maybe that's where this 10 of Wands is coming in. Let me say something real quick. I do believe that with this 9 of Pentacles down here, that you guys are going to be in a better financial situation very soon. I also feel like with this Moon card here, that you guys may be getting some sort of okay, hold on. Let me just step back for a second. Sometimes with this Moon card, you all, it kind of makes me feel like you guys are not seeing the full picture on something. You're not getting the whole information, or you're not getting all of the information. Do you know how sometimes when you only hear half the truth, and then later on when you hear the other half, you're like, okay, well that makes more sense, that kind of thing. Sometimes people do that on purpose. Sometimes it's just, it's being hidden from you. I think that there's going to be possibly some sort of information that comes out, or news, or somebody tells you something and it's going to make a lot of sense, but in the meantime it's almost going to be like something that's been hidden from you is going to be out in the open. And I think with that, it's going to make you all feel like I've got to walk away from this particular situation, or I've got to change my direction of how I feel about this now, because this changes everything. Sometimes when you hear the truth or you hear information that you weren't expecting, it changes the path that you're on. It changes your ideas, your thoughts, your perspective, the way you're going, the way you're leaning towards. And then all of a sudden you realize, I've just got to emotionally walk away from this situation. So I do believe there's going to be something that you guys are going to be walking away from. I can't be for sure if it's a person or a situation, or maybe it's just something that's been in your head for so long, and then when you hear something different, it totally gives you a new perspective. So you guys are going to throw something over your shoulder, or and say, you know what, I've got to just walk away from that because that's not good for me anymore. So I do believe there's something that you're going to be turning your back on, or just emotionally walking away from. It could possibly be something from the past. It could possibly be something that you've been saving for up here. This 4 of Pentacles is about saving, about having your thoughts or your mind set on something specific. Sometimes we save just to have money for a rainy day. Sometimes we save for a car, for a house, for a vacation, that kind of thing. I'm almost feeling like for some of you, you've been saving for something specific, and then all of a sudden something may change your mind, and you guys may be able to say, hold on, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to use that money for something completely different, possibly, for some of you anyway. But I do feel too, with this Judgment down here, this is like a ray of sunshine, okay? I always feel like, this could be you guys being resurrected and feeling alive and renewed and like a rebirth to a certain extent too. So whenever I get the Judgment, I get a little bit excited. I'll be honest with you. I do, because I feel like this is going to be a fresh start in one way or another for you all. So I get excited with this Judgment, and sometimes it can be spiritual. You guys could be praying and meditating and asking for these types of things that's going to make you all feel a lot better spiritually than you have in a while. But sometimes this is just taking you from, like from the darkness into the light, and making you realize that this is way better than what it used to be situation. Let's take one real quick for this Eight of Cups, okay? And then I'm going to take one for that 10. Let's take one for this 8 real quick. Nine of Cups. Now look at that, right? Well, bless my heart. Let me fix it. Give me a minute, you all. You get the 8, and then you get the 9. They're two totally different cards, though. This 9 right here, you guys, is about, it can be about celebrations and get-togethers and gatherings and things like that. But this is a wish coming true. Whenever I see this 9 of Cups, I feel like it's one of those cards to where you come home one day, you sit down in your chair or on the couch, and you just kind of relax and say, this is a good feeling. It's almost like you pat yourself on the back a little bit. You feel good about the things that are going on in your life. You feel good about how you handle certain situations. You feel good about releasing something that's no longer good for you, possibly. And then all of a sudden a wish comes true, and it's almost like a ton of bricks have been taken off your shoulders. Similar a little bit to this 10 too, so I'm going to use them together to where you guys feel like alive again, and feeling good again, and feeling good about your decisions and the way that certain things are falling into place. That is a beautiful card. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to take one for that 10 of Wands, okay? Whenever I shuffle these cards, they just like to go crazy on me. I don't know why. Which one, you all? Let's go with this one. Temperance. Look how pretty that is. Can you guys see that with the rainbow and the pretty nature scene? Okay, here's the thing with Temperance. All about balance. All about moderation. All about, you know, it's fire and it's water, and she's mixing them together for the right balance. I'm believing that now, maybe since you guys have, or will be, hearing something with this moon that's coming out, that hidden secret, I believe it's going to make you all feel so much better about things that's going on in your life. It's unbelievable. I think more balance is coming into your life. I think more happiness and more joy, and maybe even people like from your past, possibly, that you're having a get-together, a cookout, a little family gathering or party or something, a block party maybe, here. But I just feel like that you guys, it's almost like a big sigh of relief that's coming in, you all, that's really going to make you guys feel a lot better about certain situations that's going on in your life. More balance coming in, more healing, more calmness, and things are just working out in a much better way than maybe how before this started. Hold on a second. Do you want to take one for the moon? I'm going to stop with that Temperance. Do you want to take one? Let's take one for the moon real quick. The Hangman. Hold on. Well, that kind of confirms what I'm talking about here. You know, just like I said with this moon, whenever you get the full story on something that you weren't aware of, it changes your mind about certain situations or certain things, and changes your mind on the way you want to handle it and which way you should go and all of that. Then the Hangman comes in, and you guys are kind of in this, I need a new perspective. I need to figure out what I'm going to do, which way I'm going to go. Sometimes if you ask other people for their ideas or their thoughts, you can get this new perspective. Sometimes you guys, I'm sorry to say this, sometimes you got to be patient, because timing is everything with certain things. Divine timing, right? So if you're looking for something specific, or need some kind of information that you're looking for, or just giving yourself time to be able to figure out which path to take or what to do. Because look, you've got this Fool card right here. You've got this Two of Wands. And whenever I see the Fool card is you guys wanting to take on a brand spanking new adventure. And sometimes it's a little nerve-wracking. Sometimes it's a little fun and exciting. But sometimes when you step back a little bit, you're like, holy cow, what am I doing? You know, so you kind of have to think twice and make sure that you do everything the right way. Therefore, here comes this Hangman, and you guys are going to say, possibly, I'm going to sit back for a second. I'm going to let this soak in. I'm going to let this sink in, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next. With this 2 right here, this is almost like you guys are looking to the future, and you're going to start applying yourself for something specific. Now, whether it's a new job or a new home or a new apartment, maybe this is a new career change possibly. Maybe this is you all wanting to move back or talk or have a relationship with someone from your past possibly too. There's something here that makes me feel like you guys are going to either apply yourself for something specific. You're going to maybe need to do research for something. If you're wanting to buy a home, you need to get a bank loan. You need to start looking for houses. If you're wanting to switch apartments, you're going to want to start looking for the apartments that, you know, the area and the prices and whatever this is. There's something here that makes me feel like you guys need to do research, number 1, and number 2, you need to actually apply for it or put in your application or ask for something. And maybe it is a job, you know, that would require resumes and things like that. But there's something here, though, that you guys are wanting to move towards in one way or another. And I think it requires research. So that might be your first step. And then from there, you'll be able to apply for whatever it is that you're looking to do. All right. Let's take one more for this Hangman, okay? Go with this one. 7 of Cups. There's your options. There it is, you all. You know, whenever I get this 7 of Cups, I feel like these are part of life experiences. And you can pick and choose whichever cup you're wanting to go with, whichever path you're wanting to take, whichever life experience you're wanting to grab onto at this time. That's what this 7 of Cups is. So whatever it is, there's going to be options that come in for you. However, with this Hangman right here, that could be the divine timing that you got to wait for, right? So sometimes if you're looking for something specific, it might not be available when you're looking for it. So you might need to wait a week. You might need to wait a couple of days. And once you continue to look for it, and then pop, it comes right up. And you're like, holy cow, there it is. There's that job I want. There's that apartment that I want. There's that car that I want to buy. Whatever, you know. It just makes me feel like that there's going to be life experiences and these cups and these options that's coming in that you guys are going to be able to pick and choose from. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the options that come in for you. It shows 7 options here, but I always have in my mind that there's usually 2 or 3 that might really, really be good ones, okay? Some of them, I mean, all of them may be good, but some of them may be great. So pay attention to that, and just don't take the first cup that you know kind of comes to you. If you're not excited about it, don't take it. Think about it and wait on it. And the next thing you know, you're going to have that cup that is meant for you, the path that is meant for you to take. So I always feel like that with the Hangman, there's a reason why you need to be patient sometimes, because some things are just not available at that right time that you're looking for. Let's take one more, you all. 3 of Wands. Wow. Hold on a second. You know, I just gave you the whole spiel of this 2 of Wands, of you guys applying for something. Now with the 3 of Wands, your ships are coming in. So whatever it is that you all are, you guys are trying to find or trying to locate or trying to grab onto, I think you guys are going to be applying yourself for something here and getting an answer, or getting your ships coming in here. Whether these are opportunities, whether this is the answer you're looking for, you're looking for a reply, and that's where this comes in. This gets me excited, you all, because I do feel like if you guys are wanting to do something new with this Fool here in the middle, it can be a little stressful, a little nerve-wracking, a little aggravating, and sometimes the money situation can be a little bit, should I, I've got this little bit of savings, should I spend it on something different, but I believe with these options and with the things that are just going to start working out in your favor, that things are just going to roll very smoothly if you'll allow them to. Sometimes we get excited and we want to do a jump start, right? And we're just like, I want it and I want it right now. But if you'll wait a few days or a week, you might be pleasantly surprised on how much better it's going to turn out, okay? Especially if you're looking for like a car or an apartment or even a job. Whatever it is that you're looking for, it's just one of these things. You may have to wait a few days, but the wait is worth it, you all. So it will be worth the wait. I really do believe that. And listen, with this Nine of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles, and this fresh start down here, this judgment, this feeling renewed again, this is beautiful. This is you all feeling great about who you are and emotionally fulfilled and tickled. Could be little gatherings that you guys are getting together with, maybe with something or someone from the past, or from your hometown maybe. But this is also a wish coming true. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles, and if you guys don't know what this is financial stability, security. You guys are feeling independently, financially stable, basically. So that gives me a great feeling. And then this fresh start on whatever it is that you guys are wanting to change. It's a really good feeling. And I believe with that Fool card, even though it can be a little bit stressful or nerve-wracking, I think this is going to be a breath of fresh air for a lot of you all. And I think you're going to be tickled if you're wanting to take on this new adventure. Either way it goes there. Let's take this one for the side over here. Success and growth, you all. Now, you guys are always, in my mind anyway, you guys are always successful. No matter what it is, you are successful. If you guys can take some of the experience that you have had in your life and bring it into maybe something completely new, I think that is going to be part of this growth situation. You guys are going to be successful. You're going to grow from it. You're going to bring in your life experiences from other jobs, from other environments. There's a lot of different situations that you guys are going to bring in your skills and your experience, and you're going to grow and build on it, and you're going to be successful. You're ready, you all. You're ready for success and growth. Are they straight? If you guys are wanting something new, it might be time to start researching it, like I was saying. If you're wanting to go down this new path, now may be the time to start looking into it, to start applying for other things, because I do believe that things are going to kind of work out in your favor. And even though sometimes with the Hangman, it doesn't happen just like that, if you'll just be patient and give it a few days or a week, you may be pleasantly surprised. Something may just fall in your lap that's meant to be, and for some reason you just have to wait sometimes. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but I want you to be aware in case there's other opportunities that comes flying in. Sometimes we grab onto other opportunities and we're not that happy with them. We're just kind of taking them just for the sake of taking something. So pay attention, okay? Whether it's a job, a home, a car, whatever it is, pay attention, because there's something out there that has your name on it, and I think it's coming sooner than you think. This is a beautiful reading, Gemini. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Please remember that this may or may not resonate with everybody right now, but it may in the future, and sometimes it finds you and sometimes you find it. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.